Hello, good evening. It's your perfume principal. Guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's Friday, the 6th of February. So if you guys joined me throughout this week, I made you guys aware that on Fridays, I was going to start doing a spotlight scent of the week and kind of go over some of the layering combinations that I did throughout the week. So you guys might be asking, what's a spotlight scent? Since I've been on this thing called perfumology, perfume journey, I always did a weekly scent. It was never a monthly tray. I would literally change my perfumes out weekly. So I would have one main perfume, and then it would be a variety of different perfumes that have the same similar scent notes and heart notes, base notes, and top notes, and bring them together to form different layers and different scents. So that is continuing. However, I also added a fragrance of the month. So the fragrance of the month obviously is going to highlight and help, the longevity and the sillage of the fragrance of the week. So I'm just trying to, I'm trying to use up what I have because I have a lot of fragrances. So anyway, for those of you who are just joining in, welcome. For my returning subbies, hey y'all, hey. I am your perfume principal. So on this channel, we are here to help each other grow, find that perfect scent sillage. And we know that a perfect scent sillage goes far beyond the scent you leave when you enter or exit a room, but it also extends to what you allow inside your heart, your mind, your soul, and your spirit, because those things also will leave a lasting trail. So we're going to get started. And guys, when I'm doing the Friday roundup, it's not going to have pictures and describing the notes and so forth and so on. It's just going to be what it smells like to me and what it goes with it. All right, so for this week, the scent of the week was Nebras by Lattafa. So Nebras, I've purchased this almost 2 years ago. It's almost finished. If I continued it on for next week, it would be finished, so I may do that. But this is Nebras, and we know that this is a warm, cozy, chocolatey vanilla with berries. So it has like maybe a hint of strawberries in it, but it is a smell-alike of Billie Eilish #1. I love Nebras. I love Nebras. So that was a spotlight scent of the week. And the spotlight scent for the month is a repeat from last month. And this one is delicious, equally delicious. And this is Athena by Maison Alhambra. So Athena is a smell-alike of Burberry Goddess. So it has that lavender note and it has that vanilla, like I believe 2 or 3 different vanillas. So because it is African American Scent Week and so forth and so on, I used a lot of Brown Sugar Babe this week. This is Cake It Up. And then this one is the one that mimics 28. I can't even see it right now. I don't have my reading glasses nearby. So those are the base that was involved in all of the scent combinations this week. I have another Laid Beauty. That's another purchase that I made that also I used that a little bit this week. So that was another paying homage to us. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and get started. Now, the layering combination always starts off in the shower. You guys know that by now. That's nothing new. So started off in the shower this week. I can't even say I have a weekly bath scent or a shower scent because it is whatever I feel like wearing that day, whatever scent. So I have a turmeric one that I use. I have a Baccarat Rouge one that I use. This week I've used a goat milk one. So I have several that I use. Castile soap one. So there are several different body washes that I use this week. However, let's give it up for this Bath & Body Works body lotion. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, my TikTok channel at Yadi Lou, you guys know that of all of the Bath & Body Works, my favorite by far is warm vanilla sugar because it is a great base for just about anything. Well, watch out because this one it's good. I really like this one. So this is a chocolate and amber. That was part of the layering combination every day this week. So I go in with chocolate and amber. And then like for one of the days I went in with Cake It Up by Brown Sugar Babe, Cake It Up. And then of course I do a great sprinkling of chocolate and amber body splash. And then because this is the base, this goes on first. The Athena is the base, so it goes on first. And then one of the scent combinations was with Athena Date Caramel, Sticky Dates by Paris Corner. Kamarakawa by Latafa. And then topped it off with Nebras by Latafa. So that was one of the combinations that I wore for the week. So then I continued on, and I know for another day I did the same thing, and all I did was change out the Date Caramel to the Molten Caramel. So the Molten Caramel has a similar vibe of Cheiroso 71, Sol de Janeiro 71. So let's think now which one smells better. So I like both, but with the Date Caramel, it's a note in there that I cannot distinguish, that when during dry down, because I tried this on at night, during dry down, it smelled like a tea bag. And I was just like, But when I woke up in the morning, it was gone. So what I realized that I had to wait longer than 30 minutes for it to dry down to give out the date notes and such. So, and then of course with the Molten Caramel, it was great. This one is both of them are equally strong, but this one, it just smelled extra sweet on me all day. So that was a good one. So then another combination, like I said, you guys know the base already. So then another combination was just with the Athena Nebras, just kidding. So it was with Athena, Nebras, and E-Shawl Vanilla by Paris Corner. And this is a smell-alike of 28. I really like that smell-alike. So that was another day. Playing dominoes over here. So then one of the days I grabbed, I believe it was the Creme de la Creme. And then I added a little of the Vanilla Musk by Sand and Fog. This is like this is my favorite Sand and Fog. Vanilla Musk. And then I went in with the same body splash, body lotion, and so forth. And Nebras, Athena, and this good old one here, Camera. So this was the base layer for the week, and I feel like I'm forgetting something because usually I put on way more layers to smell a little different. One of the days I believe I added a little bit of marshmallow blush because that's almost finished, just to sweeten it up a little bit. But because of the cacao note, this Nebras could go with any, like I said, it could go with Date Caramel, it could go with Molten Caramel. It even worked out well with the Athena because of that vanilla note. So the lavender note didn't come out too deep. It worked well. And then of course we know that Nebras goes well with Vanilla 28 by Kayali or any of the inspired of Vanilla 28. So guys, that's going to be my wrap up for this week. So next week on the Spotlight Scent of the Week, I already know what I have because I have a calendar all lined up to determine what's going to go next. So for next week, guys, stay tuned. It's going to be Imperial by Club de Nuit. So that's a very strong rose scent. So guys, thank you for coming. Go ahead and like, share, hype it up, and join me every Friday night just for a quick review of what I wore for the week. And stay safe. God is love. And remember, your purpose is bigger than you'll ever know. Stay safe.